Hey everyone, it's Ashley with Ashley Grows and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I have a Baker Creek seed haul for you guys today, but first I want to show you the new Rain Trip soil tester I recently picked up on Amazon. So far so good. I just wanted to share it with you guys. The link to this is going to be in the description box below. It measures your light, your moisture, your nutrients, your pH, and so far so good. I haven't had anything that indicates to me that this thing is not working. And the cool thing that I like about it is when you press it down into your soil, you can actually bend this back, so you're not stuck, you know, trying to break your neck trying to read it. So you can actually read it from above to see if your soil is too acidic or too dry or too wet or whatever. So just wanted to share that with you guys because that's a recent purchase of mine. Hey gardening friends, it's Ashley with Ashley Grows. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. And if you are new, be sure to subscribe, because when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I am going to be doing a huge Baker Creek Seeds giveaway. Now let's get on with today's video. This past weekend, I was at Baker Creek in Mansfield, Missouri. It is fairly local to me, so I am blessed in that regard for sure, because I love Baker Creek so much. And I'll tell you guys a little bit about that journey, but I want to go ahead and get into this video today because some of this stuff needs to go in pots and in ground. So I'm just going to go ahead and start showing you guys what I got. First thing was a sample. So this was free of cost. If you want to take a screenshot, don't screenshot my horrible nails because they need filled desperately, but this is the name of the place that I got this little sachet of worm castings. It's called Poppy's Wiggling, Wigglers, and Casting. They're located in Missouri, and this is just a worm casting sample. I don't know if I can open it up to show you guys what this looks like, but worm castings are worm poop, and I actually recently started worm farming. Show you what it looks like. It really just looks like soil in there, but worm castings are granular, and they kind of look like mouse droppings, if you've ever seen what that looks like. They're just on a much smaller scale, but you only need about a tablespoon of worm castings per plant to fertilize, which is pretty darn good. And of course, if you do your own worm farming, then you're getting the benefit of not having to pay for them because they are quite pricey. So first thing that I picked up is shallots. Have you guys ever grown shallots? Do you eat shallots? Let me know in the comments down below what the heck I use these for. I know they're in like the allium family. They look like little onions, if I'm being honest. They've got just a little bit different of a smell and a little bit different of the taste. I'm going to do just a quick Google search to see how to plant these, but to my understanding, I'm just going to plant them like an onion with like the flatter side down where kind of the roots are popping out. So the only reason why I bought this was because it was fill a bag for $1, and for $1 I could not pass up growing all of this food for my family. And I'm going to assume that you can freeze shallots too, just like you can onions. So I also picked up some new blueberry plants, and I don't know if I've mentioned this or not, but from Baker Creek, probably about a month ago or so, I know it was back maybe early March, I had purchased off of the website two, they're called Chandler. Here they are right here, actually. This is one of the plants. They're Chandler blueberries, and this is the second one. You guys want to guess what happened to this one? One of my foster cats, oh, I was so mad. I bought two, let me just say this. I bought two plants off the website for $18, and the very next day, I had it on the counter. I had it potted up in a bigger pot. One of my foster cats came and just bit the entire top off. And so I saved it because, to my understanding, the only really important thing about this plant is the roots. It's all going to come back, and so far there is a lot of regrowth. So two for $18, kind of a steep price. The reason why I love going to the Baker Creek location for the festivals is they always have things on sale. So all of these little individual blueberry plants, I got 5 of them, were only $4 a piece. So for this entire bag of 5, I got them for $20. I picked up I think 2 of the Chandler, 2 more of those, just in case that one doesn't grow back. With blueberries, the rule is having 2 or more planted near each other because they kind of pollinate off of one another. And then I got 3 of the pink lemonade blueberry plants. And then I'm really excited. I made a list going to Baker Creek. I told myself, this is what I need to get. If I see something I can't live without or something that interests me, I might consider it, but I really wanted to be mindful because gardening is really interesting. You can spend a lot of money really fast if you're a gardener, you already know. But when I seen that, what is this, a blackberry, I keep wanting to say raspberry. I already have a Joan J raspberry bush. There's a blackberry plant for only $9. I knew that I needed to pick that up because how fun will it be to have blueberries, raspberries, and now blackberries. So that is what I got there. And I didn't mention, I went with my adorable little neighbors. Gardening has opened up such an interesting life for me in a sense that, the connections that I've made and the networking that I've already done in such a short period of time. If this is your first time watching my channel, this is only my second year of gardening. I started gardening in 2023. And I just have these precious neighbors. I'll insert a picture on the screen here. This is Brenda in the middle and Kelly. Brenda lives down the road from me, and then Kelly lives around the corner from us. So it's just really interesting that gardening has opened up just this new resource, these friendships. It's just incredible, and I've really enjoyed it. That's probably my favorite part. So I did pick up some seeds, and Lord bless it, I only went for like some specific things, but once I seen some of the things that I got, I was like, okay, I have to have that. I love this is the one thing about me about gardening is I am not a basic gardener, quote unquote basic. You're not going to see me only doing beefsteak tomatoes, only doing like, I don't want to do generic things. If I'm going to grow a garden, I want to grow things that you don't see very often. It could be like what I'm about to show you, this bean. It's just a green bean, y'all, but it's purple. The fun thing about growing things that are just bizarre and unique is it adds so much more color to your garden. And I think that my kids get a little bit more interested in eating some of the stuff I grow as well. So that's a big plus too. So this is just a purple potted pole bean. I did purchase this with the intention of growing it in the fall for my fall crops. So that wasn't necessarily on my list. On my list, I just wrote down beans because I wanted to see what they had for the fall. But this right here was on my list. This is Bells of Ireland. This is just an annual flower. It said it's been cultivated since 1570. Tiny white flowers in very showy green bell-shaped calyxes. Great cut flowers, fresh or dried. And I just think they're really unique looking. They kind of grow into like a almost like a cylinder type shape. It's really interesting and beautiful. And I didn't mention this before, but all seeds at the festivals, as far as my experience has been, is only $2 a pack, no matter what the price is. So even if they had seeds on sale regularly for $1.75, they're still going to be $2. I don't even think they have anything less than $2. But if it is less than $2, it's still going to be $2. It all kind of balances out. But stuff like this wheat here, this wheat would normally sell for $3.25, and it was on sale for $2. So there's a minimum of 500 seeds in this. I don't know if I've mentioned it yet or not, but I do plan on growing wheat. I really don't know if I'm going to be able to get around to it this year or not. I'm really hoping that I will. I think I will. I just need to do a little bit more prep work. But I already have one pack of this, so now I have a total of like 2,000 plus wheat seeds, and I'm really hoping that journey works out. I got some 4 o'clocks. This is just a marbled mix. I thought these were beautiful. I do have some 4 o'clock starts that I purchased from a local nursery that I went ahead and put out alongside the fence. I heard from the nursery owner that sold me the 4 o'clocks that I have, these are really good for choking out weeds. I don't know from my experience because I have not had them yet, but if you guys know anything about 4 o'clocks, comment that as well. I'm so curious as to how that works. Up against our privacy fence, a lot of my neighbors' weeds will kind of creep under the fence, and so I'm planting them alongside the fence in hopes that it kind of just suppresses those weeds a little bit. And not to mention, it's just going to make a very beautiful backdrop over by my garden space. I also got these Hidatsa red Indian beans. They're just red beans that I plan on harvesting for chilies and stuff like that for the fall and winter. I also got these Cherokee Trail of Tears beans. These are really good for snap beans or just dry beans. I also got these Odeon bush beans. Their pictures are what sells me, you guys, because I look at that and I'm like, those look delicious. I must have them. I also got, just kind of went crazy with flowers. I got a few different varieties of flowers. I got these beautiful, beautiful, they're called Rubinado Cosmos. One thing I wanted to say about the 4 o'clocks as well before I get off track, I had it in my mind, I wanted to say it, and then I forgot what I was going to say. They will grow about 3 or 4 foot tall, those 4 o'clock flowers. So that's another reason why I got them. I think it's just going to look really pretty alongside the fence line. But anyway, these cosmos are awesome. I grew a, they were called pink candy floss cosmos last year, and they were some of my favorite flowers in the garden. They're really like thin flowers. They're not super, super hardy, and they're really good for like fresh cut flowers, or even if you want to press flowers. I got poppies, several poppies. This one is called Falling in Love. Absolutely beautiful coral salmon rose, and like this pretty, I don't know, just deep pink color. I also got these jelly beans California poppies because hello, those colors are gorgeous. It's like a pretty apricot, just salmon colors. I love, love, love the way those look. I got some more zinnias. These are Mazurkia zinnias. It says each scarlet petal is tipped in cream. So I don't know, any flower with that kind of varying color pattern I really, really love. I also got some Siamese bitter melons. I don't know if I'm going to eat these. I doubt my family's going to eat them, but I've seen them growing live and in person at Baker Creek, and they're definitely a very interesting fruit. This was on my list, some basket flowers. These are absolutely beautiful. These can range anywhere from 1.5 feet to 6 foot tall, depending on your location and your soil. So curious to see what kind of basket flowers I'm gonna get. I also got these tall deluxe snapdragons. These are called Indonesian Kinakura Cosmos. I just really loved that color. I'm going for lots and lots of flowers this year in the garden and lots of color. These snapdragons, oh my gosh, Orange Wonder. Can you just look and admire those beautiful colors? So pretty. I also got these Margarinia zinnias. I just thought these were also pretty and vibrant as well. My hope is that, like, I can just imagine it now. There's a swarm of bees, or like however they travel, and they're like flying, looks like I'm swimming, they're flying through the air, and they just see my yard, and they see like all of these different flowers and all of these different smells and all of these colors. I want to be that house. Like, I want to be the bee's knees in Missouri. I really do. I want the bees and all the pollinators and the wasps and the butterflies and the hummingbirds. I want them to, like, I want my house to be popping with pollinators this year. That is my goal. This Aztec Sunset Zinnia I also picked up. I thought these were gorgeous, so pretty. I've got a few left, 2 left actually. These ladybird poppies are gonna be really, really fun. It says it's a delightful domesticated version of a wildflower from the Caucasus, Turkey, and Iran. Lipstick red poppy with black spots. These colorful blooms are reminiscent of ladybird beetle wings, aka ladybugs, I assume. 1.5 to 1 feet tall with 3-inch blooms. And then last but not least, I got a free seed packet of these coral carrots, and I've grown these before successfully. So there's only a few seeds in here. I think it says 15 on the pack. So I don't know, I might just go and dump these into my garden bed where you have carrots growing, and we'll just kind of see what happens and what germinates. But so that is what I got from Baker Creek. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you have not already, and give this video a thumbs up, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.